Trending today focuses on 3 different topics that are actually making waves on social media. And the first one is about the police ban on the use of tinted glasses in Federal Capital Territory. We'll also be discussing NDLEA discovery of hard drugs concealed inside pressure machines at airport. And lastly, we'll be talking about the police officers that were apprehended, kidnappers and freed victims held captive inside Sockaway. First, we'll take a video of the police ban of the use of tinted glasses in Federal Capital Territory.
We are clamping down on all commercial vehicles and everybody tinting their vehicles. We need to see people in their vehicles. Tinted glass is contributing to a lot of lawlessness. A lot of the victims kidnapped that we have rescued have given us their word that the tinted glass made it impossible for people to know they were in distress. And a lot of them at the same time covered their number plates, or some deliberately did not put number plates on their vehicles. This is the one resident of the Federal Capital Territory that henceforth the police will enforce all laws on tinted glasses. Nobody have right to tint their vehicles. We will enforce the law on covering of number plates. Nobody have right to cover their number plates. We will enforce laws on people not affixing registration numbers on their vehicles, because all these are forms of criminalities that people take advantage of to rob innocent citizens of the Federal Capital Territory.
That's a very direct one from the police force, and hopefully there is people that live in Federal Capital Territory, that live in Abuja, will comply to that, or face the consequences.
Face the consequences. Well, I like to see how the police will also handle this, because we are going after them. It means we are going after the entire city.
So that means
because you say
they have to go after everybody.
I don't live in Abuja. I don't know, but you just told me that we have a whole lot
of people. It's like a show of class or a show of
and I hope that
whatever it is.
And I hope there is no discrimination about this, because there could be also some government officials too, or some public office holders. Abuja houses the senators, the House of Reps members, and all that. Is the same law going to be applied
to everybody?
To everybody? That's the question. But wait and see.
Okay, let's take comments quickly.
Bakari Majid says, with all due respect, this measure will not address the problem of one chance. Light up the FCT, create a proper urban mass transport system, use intelligence system, and make crime a costly endeavor. You just want to create chop money for our officers through checkpoints. Well, I think that's another matter, Lara, completely.
Yes, that's another thing.
I think,
Jimmy Gentle, the police collected my money to issue me tinted permit. Then the police turns around and say I cannot use the tinted glass. Meanwhile, the police did not refund my money they collected for the permit. Who is committing a crime here?
Okay, that's a valid one from Gentle Jimmy. Ebuka says the crime rate increased due to the hardship and the current state of the country. This has nothing to do with tinted cars. The sun in Abuja is too intense to be driving a car that is not tinted. That's for Ebuka anyway.
That's from Ebuka. Didat Esquire. Most commercial cars that normally do one chance in Abuja doesn't have tinted glasses, PRO. But I know this removal of tinted applied to the masses alone. What of the cars with factory-made tinted glasses? What are they expecting from them? That's another direct question.
It's going to really be a very tough one for the Abuja police. Kaode Isaac Adili says, I've entered one chance 3 times since 2011, and not one of the vehicles had tinted glasses. They know it's a red flag, but FC police doesn't. Okay, so the issue is about one chance.
Yes, so these people actually know that there's all eyes are on tinted cars with tinted glasses, so they don't even have their glasses tinted.
So they don't raise any suspicion.
So they don't raise any suspicion. That's what people are trying to say there. Okay, now.
But somebody actually spoke about what we said the other time, about a level playing ground for everybody.
Exactly. The law should be for everyone.
And why did the police actually approve tinted glasses?
Permit
Before. Now you're saying no anymore.
So is
not
there
anymore.
going to be a refund?
A refund? That's the question the man is asking.
I think they should answer that question.
Yeah.
Now let's move on to the second one. NDLEA discovers hard drugs concealed inside pressure machines at airport. We keep seeing different ways and different creative means that people actually conceal these drugs to move to other parts of the country or other nationals. The thing is, can't this creativity be channeled to other things? I mean, positive things and positive doings.
Well, for them, it depends. I think in this situation, it depends on what you call positive.
Really?
For them, that's positive, in quotes, you know, for those who engage in stuff like this. But I think for this one, I think there must have been a tip-off, you know. I just have that feeling, you know, for the NDLEA to have actually gone for them and to have, you know, confidently known that you know, those substances are inside that
the
you
metal.
know, maybe there was a tip-off, maybe there was none, maybe it was just intelligence, you know, that led them into doing this. But the fact is that it's what it is, you know. Hard drugs are around us. You know, a lot of the young ones, you know, in the society consume them, they use them, and they live within us. The ones that we know we will expose. We don't know some, And we do know some that we can't afford to expose. You know, so yeah, I mean, I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about the people in some communities who know where some guys live, and just close their eyes and behave like it's not a business, you know, and all that.
Maybe they are behaving like that way because they just have to protect themselves and their family.
Oh, definitely. You know, because there has also been this issue around our law enforcement agents.
Just recently, we had the particular story of the person that tipped off the customs on the smugglers, and he was being assaulted, beaten and brutalized. The protection, it wasn't protected.
Of course.
So how do you expect someone else to come out and rat out these people?
Well, too bad. It's just so bad that, you know, this is the only way some people want to, you know, get a means of livelihood.
Livelihood? Did you say livelihood?
It's livelihood for them.
Extravagant lifestyle?
Well, Laura, it depends. You know, simplicity is relative, and extravagance is also relative. For you, maybe you just need a small car in your life. You don't need expensive wristwatch.
Simplicity.
You know what I'm saying? But the point is that
living an extravagant lifestyle is living an extravagant lifestyle. Point blank. Period.
Well, maybe
it is not subjective.
But you see, the point is that some of us love to be simple, while some don't love to be simple.
Exactly. That's what you should have said.
There
are two different things.
Well, maybe I got it all mixed up.
And their meanings it is just too simple.
Well, how do you define that? How do you change the minds of those who don't want to live simple lives?
Then they should work for it.
Well.
Yeah, work for it.
You know there are other things that actually motivate. There are some other things that motivate people in any society. You know, sometimes too, you also have to ask, where are the role models? Who are the role models?
Do you still have role models you see on social media every day?
Where are the role models? Who is that role model? You know, if my government is still on the run, okay, he has handed himself over to the police, to the law. That's Yaya, governor of Kogi State.
Do you know that recently I saw a post by a particular celebrity and actress, and I was discussing with a friend that, and this lady is a role model to others, and my friend said, no, these people are not role models. They're just influencers. They're just there on social media to do their thing and make the money from social media.
But you see, they model the lives of some people too.
That's the mistake we make.
And that's why we have to go back to the homes.
Exactly. Okay, let's move on, please. Let's take the last trending topic for today. Police officers apprehended kidnappers and freed victims held captives inside Sockaway. Let's take a look.
Excuse. Come outside, please. All of you, everybody, please. Remove the guy. No, remove the guy. Remove the guy. One. No. Don't carry that in. Please, just shift him. No. You can go back inside. Shift it. No, that shift it, please. 1, 2, ready. Shift it. Now shifting the people. Shifting, slow down. Bros, shifting. 1, 2, come back from that place. This one, shifting again. Try to shift your side. Shift your side, push. Put down for twice the side. It's okay. One can come. Please, they can come outside. Give your hands to me. You are police, come out. Oh, thank you, Chief. It's okay. No. Don't put it on my phone. Don't put it on my distance. Come down. You are safe, don't worry. You are safe, don't shake. Relax. Don't rush yourself. Don't rush. We are here. Don't rush us here. They are not guilty. Officer, they are not guilty. Follow the goal. Don't fear anything. Don't fear anything. My plan is innocent. Yes.
Okay, well, I saw that and just can't watch that without being emotional about it. Very, very sad one to see there. But thankfully, they were rescued and freed from their captors. Biodun, do you have something to say? You're just too quiet.
Oh, well, I mean, it's again shows the extent people go, or that people could go, you know, in trying to make money, you know, and when I first saw the video yesterday, I was you know, disturbed. Imagine the police not discovering these. Would they have been kept for how long? Would they have been kept in that?
Requesting ransom from their people. Okay, now let's take comments quickly.
Okay, Kawabi, okay, this is not, okay, we apologize for this. This is not, this is about the other one, the other trending issue that we... Okay, this one is Adekunle Gbadamosi says, these guys are really wicked. The penalty for kidnapping should be life imprisonment, honestly. That's from Adekunle Gbadamosi.
This is coming from Slim Alex. Nigerian police aren't bad, just the unknown criminals among them, spoiling their name out there while on duty actually. God bless this set of officers, and also we will love and appreciate if they can continue more search for these criminals causing mayhem in the country. The next one, please.
Haruna Adamu Gobelu says, if Nigerian government should do the needful thing, these officers deserve automatic elevation 3 times above their ranks. Yes, why not?
Jibril Abdullahi, if Nigerian police are well equipped, you will imagine the outcome.
I'm
thankful I'm not the one reading that.
Okay, yes. I mean, the simple thing is to avoid the name. Just go to the message. Thank goodness. Kudos to the Nigerian police for a job well done.
Emmy, what level of criminality are these people subjected to, for God's sake? This is absolutely horrendous.
Absolutely horrendous, truly. That's from Annie, and that's all we have for you.
On trending. Lastly, we're taking the video of the day. MD CEO warns staff of the agency against corrupt practices. Let's take a look at that quickly.
Investors are complaining. The Lagos airport, that's the first thing they see. You get off the plane, this is welcome to Nigeria. The number of messages that I received from passengers, from the Honorable Minister, and from the President is insane, especially from Lagos Airport. But I want to focus on AFSEC. We represent an agency and an organization. The way you engage, activity you bring home for us. Anti-Baba, anti-open your bag. I know another individual who said and pointed that to you. These were Chinese passengers that were flying through the terminal, and then first somebody gave them a gift, their necklace as a gift.
Yes, sir.
I've also gotten feedback from AFSEC officers and customs saying that they are not collecting pension. So this is the way for them to generate or earn their pension. This has to stop, and I have a very clear directive. It goes for the team leads, it goes for the HODs, and it goes for the heads of the organizations at the airport. If your organization is found wanting, then it means that you as a leader has failed, and it means that I have failed. stop. I also hear that agencies are giving returns to their bosses. So let's have frank conversations in here. The airport is no longer a place to come and make money. So if anybody in your organization is asking you to give returns, I'm saying the same to you. And to all of the other agencies here, better tell them you don't want to come here. Because the penalties are going to be steep.
Personally, I'm very happy that this message is coming very clear and direct. I have had a few, in fact, number of experiences, especially at the Lagos airport, and they were not palatable experiences. For me,
We're traveling.
goodness, that's not the point here.
Because it's there for you.
That's not the point. That's not the point. It's just me trying to say something about that. Because coming from an experiencer like me, it wasn't a good one. It wasn't a palatable experience. And I don't want you to experience it really. Experience you trying to, tip those people. Do you know the number of people you have to tip? And you would give some people 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira, they clearly tell you, no, that is not their money.
I think it's
not enough.
I think it's just Nigeria, Let me share.
And if it moves away from tipping, you get your luggage, you get your luggages, and it's been vandalized. It's torn open, your things are stolen. Lagos airport is a nightmare, really.
Well, I said it's Nigeria because there's a giver and there's a taker, And sometimes too, when the taker does not even encourage you to give, you also have these instincts of giving. It happened to me sometime, I think like 14 years ago. I was coming to Nigeria from South Africa, and my luggage weighed 60 something, and I was to actually, pass through with 50 something kg or 60 kg. I wanted to bribe to have my way.
Why would you bribe?
The guy told me to go and reduce my luggage. He said, why do you like wasting money in Nigeria? And that was a very, very fantastic experience for me. And it has actually stuck. 14 years ago. And I had to reduce my luggage, and I was allowed to go. I actually offered some huge sum of money in dollars. And so I think it's just in us. But again, things like this can actually begin to change us gradually. Look at those officers who are looking down, ashamed of themselves and stuff like that.
And unfortunately, you get to the other country you're going to, and the passage is very clear, easy, and free. You get to move freely. You don't have to even communicate sometimes. You don't have to speak to those people. You just move on.
And just move on.
That's it. But here in Nigeria, you get to shigi banza before you board.
Okay. Well, it's we have to move on now, and it's not Shige Banza for us because we have done our bit this morning, Lara and I. It's time to hand over to Tunde Olanio and Simia Tabaru, who are, having the big interview this morning. This morning we're talking about violence against I think women and girls, right?
Yeah.
Nobody talks about violence against men and boys.
I was just about to tell them to please include that in your conversation.
But I'm not sure we are going to.
So we can have a balanced society.
Because if you check the stats, it's really alarming against women and girls. And I was just talking with her before we entered the studio that who are those, dishing out the violence against girls and women? Not necessarily the men alone. Some women too are bullying and being violent on women like themselves, and it's really alarming.
She has bullied me this morning.
I bullied you. You refuse to call me delectable.
And I know that Simiat also bullies me in the newsroom sometimes, because of her size and all that. I'm saying this.
My size is a big deal.
That is body already.
How did you mention my size?
No, your size, you come with your size, and I run.
And being tall is not supposed to be of women.
No, that's what I'm saying, You have actually challenged me so many times, and I have to learn to GM office.
That's what I was GM office.
But thank God I wasn't violent against you.
Anyway.
maybe dishing out information in ways that maybe you might feel threatened.
Anyway, okay, so you guys, we know we're going to have a very fantastic conversation this morning. That's on the big interview on the program this morning. So we'll hand you over to Tunde and the Simiat. We'll be back.
They will be back.
They'll be back in the next 5 minutes or so.